Hi, Desai from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is Donald Duck Bad Day from 1983. So let's get started. One morning, Donald Duck got up early. It was going to be a busy day. He was taking Daisy for a drive in the country, and Donald's nephews were going on a hike for the whole day. So Donald made sandwiches for their lunch. The clock chimed 8. Time for the boys to get up, said Donald. Rise and shine, boys, said Donald. Huey, Dewey, and Louie groaned. Then they remembered their hike. They jumped out of bed. Donald began to cook breakfast. Then he looked out the window. What he saw made him mad. A rabbit was eating his carrots. Donald rushed out of the house. Get out of here, rabbit, he yelled. The rabbit dived through a hole in the fence and ran away. Donald looked sadly at his garden. That rabbit ate a lot, he said. I better fix the fence before he comes back. So Donald got his tools. Donald began to fix the fence. Huey, Dewey, and Louie came outside. They were wearing their knapsacks. We are off on our hike, said Huey. Wait, boys, said Donald. You hadn't had your breakfast. Yes, we have, said Dewey. So long, said Louie, and off they went. Donald went back to fixing the fence. He tried to hit a nail with his hammer, but he hit his finger instead. He yelled. He dashed in the door to run cool water on his finger. Oh no, said Donald. When he got inside, the breakfast was burning on the stove. The boys had eaten only cereal, and they had left their lunch bags behind. They have not noticed that the knapsack was empty. Donald looked at the clock. Wow, he said, I better hurry up or I'll be late for my date with Daisy. On the way out, Donald picked up the boys' lunches. I might as well take these, he said. Maybe I'll see the boy along the way. Donald put the sandwiches in his car. Then he looked up at the sky. He saw only a few clouds. I don't think it will rain, he said. I won't take the I won't take the top of my car. Daisy was waiting for Donald. Yahoo, Donald, she called. Look, I had packed lunch for us. Great, said Donald. Daisy lunches were the best. Don't you think you should have the top on your car? Asked Daisy. The weather is so hot, we might get a sudden storm. No, it won't rain, said Donald. I can always tell, trust me. And off they drove. The day grew hotter and hotter. So did the water in Donald's car. Suddenly, the radiator cap flew off. Bam! Hiss! The water steamed out. Oh, there, said Daisy. Oh, rat, said Donald. Donald set off to find some water. He hoped he did not have to go far. Donald kept walking. He felt very hot. Donald walked and walked. Clouds began to pile up in the sky. Suddenly, it began to rain. Oh no, said Daisy. Now what am I supposed to do? Along came a friend, Gladstone Gaynor. What are you doing here? He asked. Getting wet, said Daisy, and it's all Donald's fault. Want a lift, said Gladstone. You bet, said Daisy. Want to share a picnic lunch when we get home? So Daisy drove off with Gladstone. Donald will get soaked, she said. Serve him right. And Donald did get soaked. He was very unhappy. At last he got back to his car with the water. Oh no, he said. Where's Daisy? I bet she went into the woods, said Donald. It's drier underneath the trees, so Donald went into the woods to look for Daisy. Not far away, Huey, Dewey, and Louie was also caught in the rain. They decided to wait under the trees until the rain stopped. As the boys walked into the woods, they saw Daisy and Gladstone passing by. The boy found a dry spot. Let's sit here and have lunch, said Huey. Good idea, said Louie. I am starved. The boys opened their knapsacks. Hey, there's no lunch, said Dewey. Uncle Donald forgot to pack lunch for us, said Huey. Why didn't you check the knapsacks before we left, said Dewey. Why didn't you, said Louie. It's not my fault, said Huey. Donald heard the boys calling. He followed the sounds of their voice. Hello, boys, said Donald. Have you seen Daisy? She went with Gladstone Gaynor, said Huey. I think he's taken her home. Said Donald. She could have left a note. Uncle Donald, we are hungry, said the boys. We don't have any lunch. I know your sandwiches are in the car, said Donald. Let's go and get them. He led the boys back to his car. But Donald's troubles were not over. The car was filled with rainwater. Oh no, said Donald. The lunch bags are soaking wet. Donald held up a soggy bag. You can't eat these sandwiches, he said. Huey let the water out of the car. Come on, boys, said Donald. There's nothing to do but go home. But Donald's trouble was still not over. Now his car was stuck in the mud. Huey, Dewey, and Louie got out of the car. They tried to push it forward. Donald pressed hard on the gas pedal. The wheels spun around and around. Mud spattered all over. At last, the car moved forward. Donald stopped to let the boys in. Oh no, said Donald when he saw them. The boys was covered with mud. Donald and the boys drove home in the rain. They was cold, wet, and hungry. This has been a bad day, said Donald. At last, Donald and the boys got home. They all felt miserable. Suddenly, the sun broke through the cloud. Look, said Huey, the storm is over. Donald and the boys felt the warm sun. Hey, said Donald, the day is not over. Yet we can still have a picnic. The boys changed out of their wet things and gave them to Donald to hang up on the line. Now, boys, said Donald, let's see about that picnic. Donald made a fire in the backyard, and they roasted hot dogs over it. This is great, said Huey. This is the best, said Dewey. Pass the ketchup, said Louie. You see, said Donald, nothing bad lasts forever. Our bad days had turned out just fine. So that was Donald Duck's Bad Day for 1983. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.